Hey, it's time at Dish with D. That's me. Thank you for this video and making yourself a priority. I am Denise. It is Tuesday, and Tuesday is what I ate in a day on the WW. Now, let's put this out there. There's not a lot of food on this video. I need to get better. I'm very lax. I don't know, this is busy, and I feel terrible. There's not a lot of food on this video. There's not. And I need to be more diligent. That is like my resolution. But you have to understand, I live in a busy house and sometimes it's just not time and it's crazy. So that's my life. So I don't always get to put the camera on. But I did get some good food footage. So I will share that with you. Also with a D retro recipe, we are making ranch dressing. One of my favorites, and it's definitely something you can tailor. Mine was a little bit disappointing because I didn't use my usual Greek yogurt that I normally use. And I could see the difference. Oh yeah. Definitely see the difference. You'll see it in the video. But I did add a little something different in there, and I really like it. I do. So you'll have to wait to see what I put in there. What did you do, dude? I'm gonna have to wait and watch the end of the video to see my little secret addition that I really am enjoying. So without further ado, let's roll some of that food footage. Lunch today is 4 points. There is a chicken burger in there chopped up, pepper, onion, zucchini, and I have it on a bed of shiitake noodles. I get these, they have them everywhere, but I get them mine from Thrive Market. These are 0 points. They are kind of like tofu noodles, basically. So I like them, and I just like them in some weird preparation. So I put a little bit of coconut aminos on there, and that's going to be my 4-point lunch today. Finishing up that zucchini. I think my pepper might be a hot pepper. I'm not sure. Looks like a hot one, but I will survive if it is. But that's going to be my lunch today. Having a little salad with lots of veggies and some leftover barbecue chicken, some light ranch, and hold on to your hats. There's about 5 points of cheese on this salad. It's a 0-point salad. I got to eat something, so we have 5 points of cheese on there. And 2 points of dressing. It's a 7-point salad. So I'm going to go enjoy this. Breakfast this morning is grits loaf on dishwithdee.com. It's one of my retro recipes with cracked out egg salad on top. Also one of those retros. This comes to, for this half, 2 points for the half. Egg salad is 0. So that is my breakfast this morning for 2 points. All right, this is just a quick dinner tonight. I have a 3-point potato, you can see it at the bottom. I have some leftover grilled chicken with some of the G-Hughes Carolina Gold, I think it's called, for 0 points. And I threw an egg in there, I don't know, it was there, I threw it in there. I didn't know what I wanted to eat. This sounded good and quick. And that's what I'm going to have for dinner. So it is, 3 to 4 points? I know, not big enough, but that leaves me with a little bit of room for a little bit of something. Breakfast this morning is avocado toast on my Grace's oat bread for 2 points. I have 1 Laughing Cow cheese wedge for 1 point and half a cup of the Go Verdin avocado for 1 point and a fried egg for 0 points. So my breakfast toast is 4 points. Can't wait to dig into this deliciousness. Lunch today is a low carb nut wrap. They're gluten-free. I have 0-point turkey, spinach, a cheese stick. So the cheese stick is 2, the wrap is 1, the turkey was 0, the spinach is 0, and a 3-point bag of legendary nacho cheese protein chips for 3 points. It's going to be my lunch today. Dinner tonight is half a cup of tricolor quinoa with a chicken thigh, just pan fried with seasoning and some nutritional yeast. A little bit of chopped tomato salad with basil. 4 points for my quinoa, 4 points for my thigh. It comes to 8 points for this little delicious bowl tonight. I am we have to have a discussion with this, but I've been in a rut. Can you tell with dinner? But that's dinner tonight. We'll deal with it later. Breakfast this morning is 1 egg and some egg white scrambled, and a 3rd cup of the whipped cottage cheese for 1 point. I topped my egg with this, oh my gosh, flake salt, smoked sea salt. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. I mentioned in the vlog at Big Lots, and I love it. Gotta like smoked. So my breakfast is just 1 point for my 3rd cup of cottage cheese. My eggs are 0, and that's gonna be my breakfast this morning. Just basic. Breakfast this morning is 2 points. 2 points for my bread and 2 points for my jam. I'm willing to take that because my scramble is 0, I should say my veggie hash is 0, my eggs are 0. I have zucchini, a small zucchini, peppers, onions, mushrooms, spinach, sauteed with 1 egg and 1 serving of egg white. So that is all 0 points. So yes, I'm going to take 2 points on my jam for my Grace's oat bread. So this is my breakfast, actually brunch this morning. Just getting back from WW, and it's like 11:15, 11:20. No, actually it's later than that. It's after 12 now. What am I thinking? I got home and then I went on long story short, it's brunch, and that's what I'm eating this morning. This afternoon. Dinner tonight, I am finishing up the cooked quinoa. There was about a little less than a cup, so 5 to 6 points. I have this pan-fried blackened chicken for 0. I have a cucumber because I needed to use it up. And I have the GQ's Carolina Gold barbecue sauce for 0. So this runs in between like 6 to 7 points. But there's 2 pieces of chicken that I put in there, like 2 kind of big fat tenders. So that's going to be my dinner tonight for lack of what I felt like eating. And this was on the top of my list. Breakfast this morning has been a favorite of mine this week. It's the Grace's Oat Bread Avocado Toast. I did put a Happy Farms Creamy Pepper Jack from Aldi. This is their brand of Laughing Cow cheese for 1 point. I did have half of an avocado cup for 1 point, and an egg and some egg white on top for 0 points. I need to put salt and pepper on that now, don't I? So my bread is 2, Laughing Cow is 3, avocado is 4, so it's 4 points. So I can't wait to dig in. I've been really liking this week, so it's making another appearance on the rotation. Dinner was an Thai steak salad. I had 18 points going into it, so I gave it that and a couple extra because for the peanuts and the dressing. Again, with the same breakfast. I know you're going to say that, but I've just been enjoying it. It is Grace's oat bread for 2 points. I did smear a little bit of cottage cheese, not enough to worry about. It was probably a tablespoon for 0. And I have half a container of the avocado mash for 1 and mashed up fried egg for 0 points with some of that smoked salt on there. I've just been enjoying this really. Obviously, I keep having it. So that's my breakfast again this morning for 3 points. I'm enjoying myself today, my lovelies. Breakfast this morning is the OG overnight oats with a caramel premier protein, actually caramel popcorn. It is 5 points, 3 for my oats, 1 for my protein, and 1 for the 1/4 cup of cottage cheese that I had left that I threw in there for my protein. So that is my overnight oats with my 0 point pumpkin seeds, lily chips, and crushed hemp. But enjoy this delicious breakfast this morning. It's my favorite. Time for another retro recipe. This is one of the oldest ones, I would say. It's homemade ranch. And it's, again, something you can tailor to what you have. You could use ranch powder mix. You can make your own ranch powder mix. You could just use yogurt. You could use yogurt and buttermilk. So it's something that you can adjust to how you like it. So I like using buttermilk, but when you buy buttermilk, you don't ever use it. It's not that it's costly. It's probably not that costly, but I'm a person, I'm going to do all this extra buttermilk. So I Googled, how do you make buttermilk? And it's simple than you think. Simpler than you think. You take milk and white vinegar. That's it. So I have a half a cup of 1% milk. You can use any milk. I don't think nut milk would work. I don't know. I've never used it, but honestly, it's not tragic in points. And I have 2 tablespoons of, in my Starbucks cup, of distilled vinegar. I just pop that in. I had to give it a little zhuzh. And in about 5 minutes, you're going to see it turn. Oh, you almost see it already. You see it on the spoon? How it's already curding. It's, oh yeah, it's happening immediately. So we're gonna, I always say, let it sit for 5 minutes. And we're gonna add our yogurt and our spices. And I sometimes add xanthan gum if I want it thicker. It just depends on my mood. Sometimes it doesn't matter. It again, it's your choice. If you want it thicker, I think xanthan gum works. You could add more yogurt, obviously. You can even put mayo in there if you choose. It's how you like your dressing. We all have different tastes, you know, we do. And you should tailor your dressing to your taste. So we're going to get our yogurt and our spices. So I'm going to give you a close-up of how, see how it looks? That is buttermilk. Again, you could completely omit this step and just use the Greek yogurt, but I think it adds a little something, something to my dressing. So we have our buttermilk. I'm going to add my ranch seasoning. Again, I have both. I have used both. Both are fine, depends, you know, what you have around. I've even used Good Seasons Italian, and I think it's pretty good. It's different. It's like a creamy Italian. So you decide how you want to put your seasonings in. And I usually, everything will be on dish with D. So we just pop our ranch powder. And I thought this would fit. It does. And we just give it a nice mix and get all that combined. Because sometimes when you have the yogurt, you don't want clumps of ranch dressing. So get that combined. Like I said, the more yogurt you use, the thicker it is. If you want to use xanthan gum, you can. You can, again, you do you, boo. Okay. Now this is the fun step, because this is the step that is just how I roll. I just add ranch to the desired consistency that I like, because it's 0 points. I guess if I was worrying about calories, maybe I'd worry about measurements, but I don't, and it's yogurt. You know, not like I'm free pouring mayo or anything. I feel like non-fat Greek yogurt is one of those things that you can just add to what you want. So we're just gonna start scooping. This is a non-fat plain. Again, if you use full fat, you'd have to know what you're putting in, because, and I would say probably like a cup. If I had to guesstimate, it'd be a cup. So we have that. Let me a little more scoop. And you just combine. This is not my favorite brand of non-fat Greek yogurt. I will tell you, it's kind of not as thick as I would like, but it was the best price at the store I was at. It was not my usual store. So to me, we'll let this sit and it will thicken because of the, like I said, the ranch powder will help thicken it. All right, this yogurt's not thickening as I would like. So we're going to do that extra step that it's optional, but is adding a little xanthan gum. You get this in the baking department of your store. You don't need a lot of it. A 1/4 teaspoon. I think that's all I have left. Do I have an extra xanthan gum? I feel like not a lot in here. Well, I should have enough for today though. But I'm also going to put some sriracha, because I've seen recipes where they put sriracha in their thing, and I thought that sounded really interesting. And again, you change your dressing up. We're going to put about a 1/2 teaspoon. Wait, I have a 1/2 teaspoon in here. Of xanthan gum. Right in. And we're going to put that squirt of sriracha, because why not do one mix? Not a lot, because you don't want to be killer different. You just want to add a little something, something. So we're going to add that. You will see how much if you need extra xanthan gum. You just don't know some days. I always say add a little. You could always add more. If I had too much, it'd be like, sometimes it gets, if you add too much, it's real gelatinous, which is not very appealing. Thickening as I would like, so we're going to add a little bit more. I was looking at that brand of ranch. I kind of was a little bit leery getting it, because I am standard ranch girl. Usually Walmart's a good brand, Aldi has a good brand, Fayet of course is my favorite, but yeah, I'm just going to put in what I have left in here, which is probably another 1/2 teaspoon. Let's see if this helps. Not tightening. What does that mean? I don't know. Means that. I mean, I've tasted it. It tastes fine, but sometimes when you want to dip, you want to see it, and it's going to be like, it's very runny. Be good on salad because it'll cover a lot of lettuce, but it's not going to be a good dip for me. So we're going to see what we can do about this. She sat for a little bit. She's gotten thicker, not as thick as I would like, but she has gotten a little bit thicker. So get the good yogurt. That's the takeaway, because I never buy that brand. But I was in this Acme, which I don't normally shop at, and I wasn't paying like $8 for yogurt. And this one was the best one. It was their brand. When you open it, it looked like regular yogurt. It did not remind me of Greek. So the takeaway here is get the yogurt you're used to. It does make a difference. But there it is. Ranch dressing. Easy peasy and delicious. And very extremely low in points. It's just yogurt, a little bit of buttermilk, seasoning. You know, definitely. You can create your own ranch. Like I said, I've used the Good Seasons Italian. Very good as well. So yeah, that's one of the things I love to have around. I haven't had it for a while. I'm like, I haven't made ranch in a long time. I'm like, you're right. I haven't. And it's one of those, have it with veggies when you want to snack. Definitely good in points. And I haven't tasted with the sriracha. Should we have a taste? Just a little something, something. A slight spice. I could have added more, but it's just the perfect amount of heat. You just know there's something in there that's going tweaking your taste buds. So definitely a nice little fun addition. Definitely a winner. So that is it. Ooh, a little bit spicy there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy seeing some of the foods that I ate. I ate more than that. Trust me. I just didn't film it. I didn't even film my 4th of July, Labor Day. Crazy in the house. I didn't get to film that either. And I was so proud of myself that I had a burger with a wrap. And I didn't even get to eat my hot dog. Why? Because my husband took my hot dog by accident. So I didn't have another turkey dog. So I didn't get to eat my hot dog. Is it the gods playing with me? But yes. So the ranch. What about that addition of sriracha? I was Googling something different with ranch and sriracha came up and I'm like, I like that. I like a little bit of, you gotta watch how much you add because it can get really spicy, especially if you have really fresh sriracha. But I liked it. So definitely something I might want to put in there again. Yeah. Stick with the yogurt that you're used to getting because, yeah, it just did not, it would normally not take that much xanthan gum to thicken. And it did. And I think it's the brand. It was the Lucerne brand. If you ever heard of the Lucerne brand, let me know. I won't be buying that again because that just tastes like regular yogurt to me. I double checked. It did say Greek on there. Yeah. So live and learn. You just never know. Like I said, tried and true or a way to go. But like I said, I was at a different store. Price, I was just trying to get the best deal. And sometimes you got to pay up for the things that are good. Lesson learned. So that is it for me. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, join us here at Dish with D. We're living the WW lifestyle. So if that is something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button. Join our Facebook group as well, Dish with D's crew. We're a group of like-minded people on a weight loss journey to eat better. So come visit us there. And I will, if you enjoy this video, give it a big old thumbs up. And if you have any comments about anything that I made, please let me know in the comment section below. You've seen I had a lot of Grace's oat bread avocado toast. I've been enjoying it. I really have. It's like, and I'm like, what I thought, ooh, I'm going to have some avocado toast with Grace's oat bread again. I throw it in the air fryer. It's fantastic. So I know it was on repeat a lot. I did freeze. I sliced a lot of it and I froze half the loaf because I'm not going to go through all that. I thought I mentioned that. But yes, I individually wrapped it and I put each one in a freezer bag. I put the wrapped ones in a freezer bag. So it's just, I'm not going to go through it. It's going to get moldy. It's just what it does. So that is it. If you have any questions, let me know down below and I will dish with you another day. Thanks for watching, my lovelies.